Nomad here at NAMM 2025 with the Career Musician and LA College of Music. Super excited because I'm doing a panel today here soon in a few minutes with amazing panelists. We have Claudia Campos, Carla Ortiz, Adam LaRue, and myself, Nomad, and the VP of LACM, Aaron Workman, will be moderating. Super stoked because we're talking about how to have a sustainable career in music. And it just so happens to be the Career Musician's mission. And after the panel, we're gonna be walking the floor and making new connections and just really taking advantage of what NAMM is all about. Let's go. So when you said that you don't talk about what you're doing, you listen to other people, we're at NAMM, and as players, when you walk the floor, you meet people, what's it all about? So what you doing? You still playing with so-and-so? So what's your latest gig? So, or, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm like, really, bro? I just let them do the talking. And then if they ask, oh yeah, well, it just so happens that for the past more than a decade, I've been MDing Babyface. Yeah, the one who wrote the 90s. And I don't say it like that. Just let other people talk. Connect on a human level, and then let the business kind of surface over time organically. Why is music education important? Well, think of it like this. No matter what field you enter into, before you can be effective in that field, you have to know what you're doing. You have to know the basics in that field, the fundamentals in which that field was built upon. Same thing goes for music. Now, I'm not saying everybody needs to learn how to read and write music, but it will really help you in all of your career endeavors. And that's why I am such a huge proponent of supporting music education. Hence, I developed the Career Musician podcast. Everything I do with the Career Musician is based on building that solid music education foundation. As well, don't forget this, no matter what you do in life, music is a great enhancement. Music is cathartic, it's therapy, and now it's something that you have for life. It's a hobby that will always be there for you. And why not? Having a little bit of knowledge about the theory and the building blocks of what it's all about. At NAMM, it's all about making friends and connections.
It is, yes sir.
New people, old people. You guys are old. No, I'm just kidding. These are both new connections. Guys that I don't know that well, but we just bump into each other, we just talk. Just shoot the breeze, man. Don't be afraid. What's NAMM mean to you?
NAMM for me is about less on your phone, more with people.
Yeah. Presence.
Not about IG thing. I see all music.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
For me, it's about talking people.
I
Go
love
to the
that.
panels.
Answers at every level, man. Like you find everyone that has in every position in space getting to the next level, man. You got answers here for real. Good stuff. Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
My man.
Like I said, the top 3 things. NAMM is for nerds. Check out all the gear. See what you like. And then the next thing is, right, networking, but we don't call it that, we call it relationship building. So just try to meet people and talk to as many people as you can. And then after you collect all this information and you've had some time to think about it, when you go back to your hotel room that night, start writing down your goals for the year and how you can implement some of the things that you learned or discovered at NAMM. So that's really what it's about. Wow, okay. So that's the other part, that the overwhelm is real. It's very overwhelming. You're like, holy crap, how do I even decide what I want to do? And that's where you need somebody like Finley to just say, go play that.
Next guitar we see here playing.
Woo!
Guitars I saw.
Those are way cool. Wow, that's really neat. That's so cool, man. Oh shit, man. You play with Parliament.
Hear that?
Here's the thing about NAMM. Because you have so many influencers nowadays, everybody's out here filming and giving their opinion. You can't give your opinion unless you've done it. If you've been a professional musician and you've lived the life, you've toured, you've done sessions, and you've struggled the real life struggles, then you can talk about it. If you haven't, shut the f up. I don't want to hear from you. Wow. Okay, so it turns out we're gonna demo a Hosen guitar from Singapore. Hi, how are you? Hosen, Nomad, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Can we try one out?
Of course.
A baritone guitar is tuned lower than this normal guitar, so the low string is a B string. So instead of an E, it's a B, so it's down a 4. So balanced, it plays perfectly. The finish is gorgeous. I almost don't want to touch it. The fan frets really make it easy to get up here. So especially if you're doing So when you're doing like walking bass lines and things like that, that's what the fan frets are. It really helps you get access to that, right? Because if the frets were perfectly straight, I would have to stretch my hand even further. That's why you have fan frets. Now, not only do you have a sound hole here on the front, but you also have a port right here. A lot of times this is like a bass port to let the extra bass frequencies escape. It smells gorgeous because you can smell the wood from inside. You know, you get that really...
I mean, the accents go around the outside.
Yeah, the binding accents. So the thing is to remember, when you're at NAMM, it's overwhelming. The stimulus is just like, whoa. I mean, look at this booth, and then you have cool booths like that. So everywhere you look, there's gonna be something cool. What I recommend is make a list of the things you wanna see as a fan, just the coolest shit that you love, and then make a list of the things that you should see and connect with for business, for your POA. And then make sure you try to connect with as many as your friends as possible, or people or new connections that you can showcase your skills, where you can play. You want to be able to play, because the more you play, that opens up more opportunities for people to hear you, and then, you know, bam, you might just make some new discoveries. So that's what it's all about. Sometimes it's really cool to just walk up to an instrument maker and say, hey, this is a really cool instrument. Do you mind if I play it? Sit down and play it. It's hard because there's so much noise, but if you find, especially if you find little places and nooks and crannies, like we're going down into Hall E, it's a lot quieter already. You could almost whisper and still be heard. Seek out those opportunities that you could really have a chance to be heard.
Speak for myself. You keep walking around. Don't be like everyone else. Don't be like everyone You keep living in the clouds. Come back down and touch the ground. Cause I don't want to hear about it. I just want to meet somebody real. Yeah, I don't want to hear about it. I just want to meet somebody real.
How are you? Good. I want to try that. Which one? Amazing. The fretless nylon?
Yes.
That's beautiful. So you normally don't see a fretless nylon string guitar.
What makes something like this appealing? Why would someone build or buy?
So this is a great question. What makes this appealing, someone like me as a composer, I want to be able to pull or kind of procure sounds quickly from all different sources, especially different ethnic and indigenous sources. So this guitar will give me a lot of Middle Eastern options because there's no frets, so I can hit a lot of microtones. But then also, in a scene, it adds the perfect subtlety. So really, my composer brain kicks in automatically, and that's when I think I want something like this. here's the great part about NAMM. So because I have the career musician, remember, it's a podcast, and I teach musicians like myself how to make a living. One of the greatest parts about being at NAMM on the last day, closing day, it used to be Sunday, now it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Because you can meet fantastic instrument makers like this. Suar, right?
Yeah, Suar, yeah.
And
Genta Guitar.
you can, from Genta Guitars, and you can make a deal. You can say, listen, I want to buy that guitar. And this is legit. Musicians like us can make deals, or even if you're a purchaser, if you're a retail outlet and you say, hey, I want to make a deal and I want to buy 3 dozen of your guitars. So then we write the contract, and then he would send it, you know, so things like that. This is just one career musician to a luthier, an instrument maker, and I want to strike a deal. So off camera, I'm not going to put him on the spot, he's going to tell me the best deal that he's going to give me. And I have a feeling he's going to give me like a 60% discount. That's what I think. I'm pretty sure, but you know, we'll see.
Finger crossed.
Oh, man.
Okay, now the Italian talking.
Now the Italian. We made a deal.
We made a deal,
We made
baby.
a deal.
Last day.
The last day NAMM deals do exist.
Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's the certificate of authenticity.
Yeah.
Ooh, so excited.
You should know this is the one of a kind.
One of one.
One
This is
of a
one
kind.
of one.
Yes.
The only one.
The only one.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah, my badge. Good.
And you have like an Instagram?
Yeah, it's on here. I'll give it to you. So my wife told me.
Okay.
Okay, listen, guys. You guys married? You married?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 times.
Me too. Okay. We gotta write the second time. Okay, my wife told me, she said, babe, I know you're going to NAMM. I'll let you spend $.
Oh.
So
All right.
don't tell her that I spent. Don't tell her that. Nope. I spent. Thank you, Jeff.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Terima kasih, Pak.
Terima kasih banyak.
Now see, that's how you do it, Finley. Thank you. Finley told me off camera how to say thank you very much in Indonesian's native tongue, and I went back and did it, and it makes all the world of a difference. That, my friends, is the way you build relationships. Not network, build relationships.
For providing a space for so many people to learn, where if they weren't able to learn during high school and they college is not an option, then they have you guys as a resource. I'm super grateful because I've been using your system for my kids, and for a high school teacher that never had technology as part of my experience learning, you guys are going to be resources that I wouldn't have access to otherwise.
Amazing. Well, any advice that you have to somebody coming to NAMM and they're not really sure what to do? Oh my gosh, NAMM is so overwhelming. Where do I go? What do I do?
Yeah, bring a friend. You're worried
It's always
about,
better with a friend.
Yeah, if you're worried about networking, wear something funny so you become the centerpiece of attention grabbing. But yeah, explore the app. Look at all the options that are giving. There are a lot of sessions to learn from. Everyone is actually really friendly, wanting to help explain what their company is, what they do. It's really just take the time and come out and explore.
I feel like I've known you for 20
I
years.
think it's the microphone.
I think it's the microphone.
Yeah.
That was me. Yeah. But you were also great. You're such a great wrangler, such a great schmoozer, such a great Hollywood manager.
No,
guy.
stop, no.
You know, such a great tech guy, such a great musician.
No,
guy.
no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Willis and his partner
For
Jerry
my final
Lee,
number.
for the Career Musician Podcast. We are here at NAMM 2023, and if you don't know, you better know, and you better go here and hit the QR
Career
code
musician.
right here, okay? And then you're also gonna hear from these guys because we're gonna be partnering up on
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
great projects.
Yes, sir.
Any last words?
Man, just dive into the Career Musician. This man is here to help us. He's got the best information, the greatest guitar player ever. You know what I'm saying? It's my guy. But no, it's real good information for
My
everyone.
favorite part of NAMM, I think, is just the hang, walking the floor and seeing who you run into. I mean, I can't tell you, I've been coming to NAMM for a long time, can't tell you how many times I've run into people. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Good to see you. Or people you recently worked with and just like, hey, I'm so glad we didn't even know it. We're here together, that's cool. Here's the rule, the 3-foot rule. If you're standing within 3 feet of anyone, say hi. Break down the barrier. You never know. So get on the NAMM floor, rub elbows, have fun, discover, and just do the thing, man. All the things. All right, that's the day in the life of a career musician. We nerd out on gear, we foster those relationships, we make deals and even buy some gear at the very end. But most of all, we have fun. I hope you were able to get something useful from this vlog episode and tune in on the next one. See you there.
Okay, you guys have fun at NAMM. No.